In the last video I spoke about technology trends that are reaching mainstream adoption this year, but of course IP Group invests in next generation technologies that are only just emerging from scientific research labs right now. So I thought this time it might be interesting to talk about some of the future themes that we're looking at now that might be the defining trends in consumer technology in years to come. I spoke before about augmented reality being an emerging theme this year, but much more exciting for me is actually the concept of mixed reality. Rather than just virtual graphics being overlaid on the scene that you're viewing, in mixed reality, virtual and real objects actually coexist and even interact to the point that when you're using mixed reality glasses, you might actually struggle to know which objects around you or even which people around you are real and which are virtual. And I think that'll be kind of transformative for entertainment, but also in communication and lots of other industries as well. And the technology needed for that is much more advanced because the system's got to have an understanding of the three-dimensional view of your world, and it's got to be able to place objects within that world with high-quality projection and powerful graphics processing. But there's a lot of work going on now to achieve all of that, so I think we'll see that technology emerging. Another area that I'm interested in right now is emotionally aware computing, machines that actually have empathy. Artificial intelligence was one of my emerging themes for this year, but creating computers with emotional intelligence is actually a particularly tricky problem to crack, and human emotion can be detected in all sorts of different ways, like your voice tone and your facial expressions and the language that you use. And machines are getting better at recognizing these signals, and I think as they improve, our interactions with machines will feel more natural and more intuitive and more human-like. And it's this evolution towards more natural human-machine interaction that partly underpins my third emerging trend, which is adaptable robotics. There are already millions of robots in the industrial setting, and they're emerging in the home too as lawn mowers and vacuum cleaners and so on, but always with a kind of clear and well-defined task, whereas as artificial intelligence improves the context awareness of these systems, they'll become much more able to adapt to their environment, and they'll be capable of a variety of different tasks and will even I think, be able to learn new functionality, making robots much more useful and pervasive in both industrial settings and in the home as well. And I think there's a kind of thread running through all three of these themes, which is a blurring of the boundaries between interacting with technology and interacting with the real world, and the two will feel much more similar in future, and that's a trend that's guiding a lot of our decision making at IP Group right now.